started my year with high hopes, very high hopes, which may have been my first mistake. But then 2016 decided that it wanted to take away part of me. And by part of me, I mean David Bowie. That is how the year started, is by David Bowie passing away. What the fuck? And then of course, as you all know, 2016 has pretty much ended with us Americans now having Donald Trump as president. It doesn't make any sense, and it's terrifying. I believe that most of us can agree that 2016 can suck it. I'm kind of doing something that's a little unusual for me, and I'm sort of focusing on the good things about this year for me. I've spent most of this year living on my own, and it has been a great experience for me. Part of me worried that I'd be afraid and feel lonely, but I haven't. I feel like it has forced me to become more of kind of an adult, sort of. I say adult as I look at the French fry pillow on my couch and see all the Lisa Frank stickers everywhere. I still don't totally feel like an adult, but I feel like more of an adult, and that's kind of cool. For the most part, I feel more relaxed at home than I think I've ever felt in my whole life, so that is something big. One thing I've started this year is therapy for the first time in my entire life. That's all thanks to this healthcare that's probably going to be taken away now that Trump is going to be president, but I'm trying to be positive here, fuck. But because of that healthcare, I've also finally gone to a doctor, like an actual doctor, and not for an emergency. And now, also for the first time in my life, I am trying out medication for my mental health stuff. Some people are just going to be against medication no matter what you say, but let me tell you, I am very happy that I'm trying this out because since taking it, I haven't had any extreme lows, and that's huge for me. Another new thing for me this year is that I've finally gone out and danced. Twice. Okay, so as you know, I've danced in public before. I've done silly dancing with friends, normally in costumes, but I don't feel like that counts because it's mainly just with friends and we're being so ridiculous that, like, you know, it doesn't look like we're trying to be serious. But finally this year, I went to a Pride kickoff dance and also to a Halloween thing, and at both I danced. I had to have a drink, but I danced, okay? And that is huge for me. And I discovered that I actually really loved it. And I kind of knew that I would because I love dancing at home and I love music. It's like constantly in my life. But with my anxiety, I kind of was in denial about it. I'd be like, no, I don't go out and do that because I don't want to. And there's one last thing that I'm pretty proud of myself for this year, and that is that I think I finally am just comfortable being single. What? I feel like I've kind of felt that a little bit when I was single, but for the most part be like, I want to find love right now, it needs to happen, I need to look. But after dating and thinking and all that stuff, I kind of realized that I like being single. Not to say that I always want to be single, but right now I kind of like it. I feel like that's so freeing to just tell myself that it's okay to be single and I can discover who I am on my own. That's just some of the stuff I can think of right now. I should have planned it ahead of time. I might think of even better stuff, but that's, you know, stuff that I'm pretty proud about. I'm curious, what were some of the things about this year that were good for you? They don't have to be like personal improvement. It could be something like, oh, this person came out with an album that I love, which, by the way, Lady Gaga, never cared for her before, but Joanne is wonderful and I cannot stop listening to it. Can't make any promises that I'll see you all soon, but maybe. See you later, folks. I'm gonna keep pointing.